Hello and welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa. We've been traveling together as a couple for 20 years, exploring more than 50 countries. Since 2018, we've embraced a full-time nomadic lifestyle, aiming to make travel a sustainable and long-term way of life. For the past 4 years, we've been winding our way around Europe with our 22-year-old motorhome, Millie. This year, after enjoying new destinations such as Morocco and Sardinia, and returning to some old favorites, we're extending our summer in sunny Sicily before we head off to escape winter. So hit that subscribe button and join us on our adventure.
Welcome back to our channel and welcome to a sunny Sicily.
Yes, welcome to Sicily. It's a long way from where we left you. Actually, we left you on a boat. And last week we were in a really cold part of northern Italy and we were in Ljubljana. It's 30 degrees.
I cannot believe it. I mean, that is the reason why we made this journey all the way south to find warmer weather. And oh boy, have we found warmer weather.
I'm a bit worried, to be honest. But yeah, we haven't been around Sicily with a motorhome yet. We did visit Sicily for a couple of weeks, about 14 years ago. And there's no video evidence of that, thankfully. We came off the boat last night around 7 p.m. We were a bit cocky and we thought, yeah, you know, we're going to just find a cool spot to park and stay for the night.
We did know that we needed to get a little bit out of the city of Palermo because obviously it's a big city. It's a port city as well. But we kind of underestimated just how far we needed to get from it.
It was dark and the traffic is intense that time of the night. We came to our first place and it was promising, but there was one guy with every single door and bonnet and boot open of his car and music was loud.
A stereo system that I think could be heard in northern Italy. So we decided that didn't look right. We thought, okay, let's just go for the safer option, not as idyllic, because that parking was near a beach. So we went for the mall parking area, which is a big parking area, and I think that would have been fine. There was some, I don't know, strange activity around us.
Maybe I'll tell the story, because the drama is about to unfold. I saw a car and one of the cameras pull up behind us and he reversed to check the van out. And we saw the car park into a dark spot a few meters behind us and then we decided, no, this is not going to work. I mean, I know there's no worst case scenario really, but it just doesn't make you comfortable.
And we called this camper stop Malika, which was just another 15 minutes away. And luckily, we still got the owner and he said it's fine, he'll wait for us. They were just about to close up. And we came here and had a lovely, peaceful night's rest.
Highly recommend it if you do come here and you end up with a ferry late at night. Come to Malika.
And the nice thing is that in the morning, you wake up here, there's a beautiful boardwalk. We were able to go for a run this morning. And it's not really a swimming beach, but you are right on the coast and it's very pretty.
There's a swimming spot that way near the marina. Quite a cool little old town. Anyway, so we don't have fixed and firm plans for Sicily. We got a couple of weeks, maybe a month, I don't know. It depends if Lisa likes it. Last night was so chaotic, she lost her mind a little bit.
I was completely freaked out by all the chaos and the unpredictability and just arriving in the dark in a strange place is always a very odd feeling. Everything looks better in the daylight.
I think we're going to drive towards the northwest coast a bit because it's so hot. There's some serious heat forecast next couple of days. We're hoping to get slightly cooler weather. If you haven't done so yet, remember to subscribe and see what we're up to in Sicily.
We hope that you and us are going to enjoy Sicily.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's going to be hot.
That's for sure. I'm already sweating. This is ridiculous.
I'm a bit worried. Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to take as much water as we possibly can now. Nice butt, babe. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Shake it for the camera. Whoa.
Busted. Eating chocolate, ice cream.
Ice cream, coffee ice cream actually.
Nice. We stopped at the viewpoint with the beautiful town of Castellammare del Golfo. So, interestingly, Lisa's grandmother was born in this town. So she's almost from here.
This is my hometown.
Yeah, some heritage. We'll go back there maybe later in the week or next week, explore a little bit. It's quite a popular touristic area as the road continues past here towards Copello, as well as Reserva di Zingaro, which is like a very well-known, famous nature area. Hopefully it's going to cool down at some point. We can walk there. Not today, not today. That's where we ended up. Not too bad a spot. Well, this is a public parking lot that serves this little beach. We're basically surrounded by old stone and marble quarries that's now dysfunctional. But we have two problems. Tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, someone's coming to take down that little structure next to us. I don't think we want to be woken up at 6. So we'll probably move back. Another problem is, tomorrow, this entire parking area will be taken over for a classic Ferrari something parade, which sounds great. Hopefully we can actually see it. So we'll just have to figure out where we can move. So there's a ban on parking here for a few hours. But let's move to this spot actually. This looks good. Now in season, this parking lot is paid. Right now it's free. Normally when you see the blue lines, it's paid parking.
Waking up to weather like this and in a place like this makes me incredibly happy. I can hardly believe that we left northern Italy in the cold and rain, and less than a week ago we were at 3-degree temperatures, and now it's like this. It just shows you how incredible it is to have the freedom to be able to move around to where the weather's better.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So far so good. It's only day 2 though. So next day we had to move because of this. This is the Ferrari tribute to the Targa Florio rally. Now, apparently, Targa, okay, that one. Yeah, it's one of the oldest rallies. It's like dates back to 1906. Now, this isn't it. They've got 3 different, I think, events, and this is the tribute. So I think newer Ferraris actually can partake in this event. I think they also got a Corso or Classic. Maybe we'll see some classic cars, but hopefully we parked in a not too bad spot. And if you look carefully, we've got a race contender there in the back. Oh, the Ferrari's coming closer, but Millie's got it. Millie's got it.
What do they have to do? Do they have to do something before they do it?
Yo, Millie sounds good, eh? That was fun. We will move back when these guys are done to our spot. Actually quite nice here on the beach.
This is really quite funny. I've never had such a front row seats to any motor racing event.
Oh, you always went to the back of that Panda. Oh, bro.
It's hours later and these guys are still continuing to come past you.
Feels like my eyes are burning from all the fumes.
Really, really crazy.
These guys just left half an hour too late. We sort of missed the best of sunset, but we reclaimed our spot.
And we'll get lulled to sleep by the sound of the ocean.
Yeah, it's quite close, eh? Anyway, so Friday we're gonna have pizza. I don't see pizza yet, but we have salad. This is Lisa. Sorry, say goodnight. Pizza's in the oven.
Yes.
Right.
Good night.
We show the pizza. Let's say we eat unhealthy.
Oh, well, yes, we do.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
Looks like we moved, we didn't move.
State 3, I think. And Sicily's definitely growing on me.
This heat is definitely a shock to the system, eh?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, this spot we moved to is so nice, but we're sitting in the driver's seat because we have to leave. And we are actually not going far, but it's about 40 minutes drive. We're going to the town of Scopello. Scopello is a well-known village. It's probably sort of on the tourist map, close to Castellamare del Golfo. And also, it's the starting point of the Zingaro Reserve, which is a very, very popular hiking trail. But we're not going to do any of that. We're actually going to meet some family. Lisa's dad's first cousin
Yes.
actually lives in Castellamare, and he's got a hotel in Scopello. So they've actually invited us over, and we're probably going to spend the evening with them. I'm going to try and film a little bit.
We haven't seen this family in 14 years, and just looking back at photos, I mean, it's just so crazy. 14 years feels like such a long time ago, and yet it feels like just the other day.
Yeah, it's
So looking forward to seeing everybody
no, it's
again.
going to be cool. Lisa will have to pack out our best Italian and Sicilian. So maybe we might come back here, eh?
Oh, I think so, because this is just too beautiful.
Yeah, I might come back. There's a lot of cool spots in this area we can go to check out. So. Alright, ready?
Let's hit the road.
Let's hit the road. When we drove in here, eyes were following us through this village. They were not expecting a motorhome to drive through this village. Now, actually, you can't drive through the full village. It's a limited traffic zone. But if you take a little by road, we know people here. This is the private parking right next to the hotel here, behind us. And we got some of the family coming to meet us. Now, this is the funny thing. It's not often that we get a parking of the view like this. And I'll be super happy just to stay here. These guys are like, well, we got a hotel right here, but don't you guys want a room? You know, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to explain to people. Well, actually, I just prefer to own a home because this is amazing. Anyway, we're gonna stroll through town, I suppose, and then probably grab something to eat later. So we'll see how it goes. Good morning, welcome to Scopello. It's hot. We spent the night in the Balio with the family, and at night it's really beautiful. We had supper there, and it was nice to catch up with everybody. And as expected, there was no way they're going to allow us to sleep in the camper in the parking lot, although this is probably the parking lot with the best view we've ever had.
So this does not look like we woke up in Mali. It's because we did not wake up in Mali.
Yeah, there's even Lisa's eyeballing this pool down here. And last night was beautifully lit up. And right below us is the start of the Reserva de Zingaro. But first we're going to go find some breakfast. Because, putting us up in the hotel is not one thing, but giving us breakfast, why not? You got the key?
Nope.
There's a reason why we don't stay in these fancy places, eh? This is Lisa's choice of breakfast. Really, Elise.
When you're in Sicily, you have to have a cannoli.
We are suitably fortified, over-fortified. I'm sure we're not under-fortified.
Definitely not.
There's our room up there.
Hey, that's our balcony.
So we decided we're going to stay an extra day.
I mean, hey, why not?
Well, we were politely asked never to leave, actually. They were looking for caretakers for winter. Anyway, no,
Very tempting.
it's a little bit late. So we decided we're not going to do the hike right now. Maybe we'll do the hike to Zingaro tomorrow morning. Eh?
Yes, I think that's a much better idea.
Maybe we'll go down to the coast. There's a tower there and an old tuna processing area. Yeah. Well, when you're this part of Sicily, you hear the word baglio used quite a lot. And behind us is actually the original baglio of Scopello. And it normally consists of a number of structures arranged in a square or rectangle.
Where we had dinner last night.
Yeah. Looks a bit different in daytime.
I think I need a hat.
Oh, here's
Oh,
that
okay.
for you, Lisa. This one. This is
No,
my.
no, this
it's
one
got the
anyway.
it's got the lemons of Sicily.
It does.
Designs.
Sicilian hat.
Lovely.
Oh, this one you won't lose me.
So in front of you can see that,
This one is the Torre di Tonara.
and then there's the
and
old.
Torre di Scopello.
Yeah, so that's actually privately owned land, and you have to pay to access it.
Crazy. This one's much nicer because it actually looks nice and old.
It's a bit sad that everything's private access. Everything. There's only one free parking in this whole region. That's at the entrance point to the Zingaro Reserve, but it's small and fills up fast. Otherwise, you have to pay anything from €4 to €9 to park your car. If you want to access the Tonara di Scopello, it's also private, and obviously they charge you. But here's the best part. Did you know, Lisa, that you're also not allowed to take your own food and drinks down?
No way.
Yeah, in fact, I've heard of people, bags being searched and denied access if you have your own food and drinks.
What? Wow, okay.
Anyway, so we won't be going in there. We're going to go to the viewpoint.
Looking at that water and the color of the water down there reminds me of when I came here for the very first time in 2002, and my cousins took us out on the boat here, and the clarity of the water was just so incredible. I'll never forget that.
I remember my first time in this water in Sicily. I got stung by a jellyfish.
That's true.
It's just off the coast here, actually.
Don't worry, I'm taking you back there, love.
Oh, thanks.
So you can get
It's so
stung.
nice. So nice.
Here we have the tower that's not on the map. It's the Torre di Bialetti.
Bialetti.
Italian coffee pot tower.
Okay, it's very original. Actually, it does look a little bit like a mocha pot.
It definitely does.
I wonder if the mocha pot was
Inspired
modeled
by
after
this.
this, or the tower was inspired after the mocha pot.
We'll have to check the years.
Oh,
We're almost there.
Torre Benistra. I think we found the only free thing to do in Scopello.
Now this tower actually wasn't even restored last time we were here 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And since then they've restored it beautifully. The board doesn't look like it's been restored.
Okay, we're gonna go up there. You're gonna make it.
Yes.
€7, please.
I'll buy you a pizza later. How does
For
that
you,
sound?
€5. Torre Benistra.
Wow.
Oh no, we can't see Merle.
I can't see Willie.
Merle's behind the rock, I promise. Merle, where are you? I think that's enough activities for one day.
Yes. Now we can go and
You can go chill at the pool a bit.
now we can go relax at the swimming pool, and tomorrow we'll go to Zingaro.
Super nice.
Very
In
nice.
the distance, Castellamare del Golfo. Wow. We lost you a little bit yesterday. This morning we are going for a walk in Zingaro, where it gets super hot. Very popular place.
It's €5 to enter the reserve, and you're not allowed to bring any umbrellas or beach chairs or what else?
Lilos.
Lilos.
Inflatables.
Inflatables.
You're also supposed to wear proper footwear.
Yes, which we do.
Now you know why we didn't do it over the weekend.
Yes,
'Cause
because
it's
man, it's
chaos.
even busy on a Monday morning. It's fairly early. And there's a lot of people here.
So as you start this reserve, you walk through this galleria, or the tunnel. So this gallery or arch or tunnel wasn't built here to access the reserve. This was chopped out of this to build a road. And in 1980, as a massive protest to encourage the preservation and protest against the development of this coast, over 3,000 people marched here, and this is what this artwork here symbolizes next to us as well. And that effectively stopped the further development, and this Galleria sort of stands as a symbol of that today.
And that makes this the first nature reserve in Sicily. Wow.
Cala della Capraria, actually one of the first, maybe only, sandy-ish beaches. And it is so beautiful though. Look at this water, it's incredible. People swimming into the cave there. Oh,
Watch out more.
and I want to say
What'd you
that's
say?
the little bay Cala d'Isa.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
I remember it being bigger.
I would say we're probably about 4 kilometers into this little walk.
It's actually quite a hike because the ground's very loose and it's lots of up and downing.
There's a lot of people, eh?
But it is beautiful along this coast. There's not so many people. Well, over there. We can come to this bay.
The most amazing part of being at Cala d'Isa is that we're all alone here. Incredible, I didn't expect us to be all alone here.
Definitely not all alone at all.
What are you talking about? Look,
They look like jelly beans.
we're like, there's nobody else here. Where do all the people come from suddenly?
I don't know. We sat down here in peace and now suddenly it's just absolute chaos everywhere.
Monday morning, eh? What are you going to do about it?
Can't even imagine what it would have been like if we'd been here yesterday.
Yeah, at times like this, you go ask yourself, I ask myself, why do we all go to the same places? The other day, the first place we stopped, there was a beautiful little nature reserve. It was free access, there was nobody there. Why don't you just walk there? I'm almost certain it's as beautiful without this.
We'll have to just go back and try.
So can we go now, please?
Yes, let's go.
Right, so we thought about going back down to the restaurants. We just don't have the energy. I think this hike was a lot more exhausting than we imagined it to be. So guess what we did? We're taking advantage of the best view in the village.
And I am more than happy with that because look what we got.
So we have, today I thought for you, this is risotto with braised fennel and pan-fried salmon.
Yum, and have a look at our view.
Please stay here. Although we have a room in the hotel. So if you find yourself in Scopella, come and check out this hotel. I will link the details down below. Is this family, but I think we're going to visit Castellammare. This is the hometown of Lisa's grandmother.
Yeah, so we have to go there.
So I looked around there. I'm eyeing a kite surfing spot for later this week, and we're hoping for some more good weather. So if you want to be envious and enjoy this, we'll enjoy the sunshine on your behalf.
I am so happy that we actually did come to Sicily. It's wonderful to have good weather, and we hope that you're going to be enjoying that with us.
As always, thank you for watching, and if you have made this far,
Don't forget to smash the like button, make sure that you subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
bye!
Ciao, ciao!
Arrivederci! And buon appetito!
Yum, yum.
Let's eat.